Hey everybody, I hope you're having a super good evening. I was so excited to see a new video from Jennibellie about juicy journal edges. I thought it was so cool. So I watched the video and watched what Jenny was doing, and I was thinking, gee, she can just take anything and make it look absolutely fabulous. She just has this wonderful intuitive way of arranging things and making things look great. The way that Jenny did her journal, her Juicy Edge journal, was she was actually ordering journals from Amazon, but I did not have journals from Amazon, so I thought what I would do, I did have like a few of these like monthly planner things that I had not used a whole lot of. So what I did was I just pulled the planner out of the plastic binding, and then I had something, that looked like this, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do anything with these calendars, so I'll just pull them out of the binding, and voila, you had a calendar that you could actually use. So, I decided that I would change this. Now you can see the way the edge looks on this calendar. This is a wonderful recycle project for if you have some calendars like this, or if you run across some in a thrift store. You can usually find them for $1 or something in a thrift store. So these are regular edges on the journal, and this evening I have been working on my chunky journal edges, and you can see the difference and how super cool this looks. I will link to Jenny's tutorial in the description box below, but I thought I would just take you through this really quickly. And I did a couple different things. I used some scraps. I've been making flow journals, and I have a lot of scraps, so I used some of those. And then I also used my scrap box book that I made several months ago now. This is where I keep my scraps. I don't keep them in a box anymore. I keep them in a book. And when I made this, I did not realize that it was done in a flow journal style. I didn't find that out till later when one of my subscribers said, hey, that looks like a flow journal. I was like, oh, okay. And then I fell in love with flow journals, and, I think we're all kind of in love with flow journals right now. But Jenny creates chunky edges on her journals. I took Jenny's Raw Intuitive Journaling class, and I need a new Raw Intuitive Journal, so I think that is what this is going to be. You can see the way that the edges come together. They're quite beautiful, and it's not complex. It's just gluing down some strips. I took my book and my calendar, and I glued 3 pages together. So each signature or page is actually 3 pages, and just glued those together using some Eileen's tacky glue. But I'm about to finish up here, so I thought that that I would show you guys how this is done. Like I said, it's simple, but it is incredibly effective. And oh gosh, I thought I'd forgotten my glasses again. Okay, I'm just using a glue stick. Jenny has a method where she uses, she uses her 3 glue method. I think she uses glue stick and Eileen's tacky glue, and sometimes she uses the double stick tape on her projects. But right now, I'm just going to finish mine off with just some glue stick and some scrap paper. The awesome thing is that this is like a 2-in-1 thing. So you start here, and then you can kind of flip it over. You can flip it over. So you've actually done 2 things. And in one step, you've accomplished a layer on 2 pages. I have some vintage wrapping paper here. So I'm going to put that down too. I love the idea of juicy journal edges. I just think it's crazy. It's so cool. And it really does jazz up your journal. I also think that it will be really nice as just an inspiration piece, because you kind of got like an instant background here when I'm doing my raw intuitive journaling. And if you have not taken Jenny's raw intuitive journaling class, treat yourself, people. Treat yourself and take that class. It will change the way that you go about doing art. It's just such an effective class, and Jenny's such an effective teacher. So I think what I'll do is I'll just continue to grab from my little scrap pile over here. I'm also considering, I think I'll do some gesso on these pages. I have some gesso that my beautiful friend Joy gave me that I have not used yet, and I probably need to use that up. I'm grabbing a few things out of my Scrapbox book. Just a few more pieces to add some. I love these painty pages. That looks like it would go well there. Make that 2 pieces. I like this because it is double-sided, and one side has a little bit of gold on it. It's very pretty. And then let's just tear this one out, and I think that'll finish that one up. Doggy hair. And there we go. It's very inspiring. It's one of those things where if you are having like an uninspiring day of art, or you just feel like you really would like to make something pretty and you just maybe don't have the gumption, or you're not feeling so inspired to do something pretty, this turns out so beautifully, and it's just so simple and so wonderful. Okay, I think just a few more and we'll finish up here. I think I might go back and also do some washi tape on this too. I'm not sure, but that seems like a good idea. Okay, and there we go. There we have it. That's one of your edges is done. Now I finished my book, so I'm ready to turn this into a raw intuitive journaling book, and I can do that by just gessoing some pages. So that's how it looks, y'all. The wonderful, wonderful Jennibellie has blessed us with another cool tool and a wonderful tutorial. Like I said, I'll link to her tutorial in the description box below. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.